Southport Square residents. This is your Executive Director, Brian Hess, with another episode of Around the Square. Well, you are probably wondering, where in the heck was I last week?
Where has Brian been?
Where in the world is Brian? So, well, first off, thank you for those folks that have given me some warm wishes. But I was out with COVID last week, believe it or not. And I will tell you that was my second round of going through COVID. It is not fun. So if you ever have the opportunity to get to contract COVID, I would advise against that. Okay, so just a note.
Just say no to COVID.
That's right. Just say no, right? No COVID. So anyway, but thank you for those warm wishes and welcome home or welcome back to work. But I just wanted to share, it is still out there. It is definitely not fun to go through COVID. If you have any type of if you're medically compromised in any way, shape, or form, definitely can really hinder your body. So currently, I will report that currently we have no COVID positive residents on our campus. Yay, super exciting about that. So we have had, our fair share of folks that, we've had spots here and there of people getting COVID. And unfortunately, we don't ever want to see that here at Southport Square. But we're getting through it here at Southport Square. I will say that the state of Florida and in Charlotte County, they are still seeing some pretty significant spikes in COVID. Positivity rates still running up over 15% in most areas of the state. And so, it's still out there. It is still something to just be aware of and cognizant of, and wash your hands. And if you're out and about and you just want to be a little bit more comfortable, go ahead and put that mask on. So that's what I've got on COVID right now. Our update on the hurricane repairs, the Blue Team, and kind of where they're at. So the Blue Team is continuing to work on some remaining flooring in some resident apartments, getting those completed. The painting of the exteriors is mostly wrapped up with a couple of little, what I would consider touch-up areas that they are working on through the village and the sales office, and then we'll be doing a walkthrough and a punch list of any other outstanding items remaining. A couple of windows still that they are waiting for those to come back in to be installed. They are mostly through with the fencing. They have a few more fences that they are still working to get installed. In electrical work, so a lot of the electrical work has been completed. They have a few more posts that they're waiting for to arrive, and then they'll get those installed as well. They are still working on lanais. If you're in the Gables East building, you've seen them over there working actively, and in Gables West, they're coming back to wrap up the rest of those lanais that need to be repaired. But they do anticipate all of the lanai work to be completed by the end of November. I am still trying to push them to get that done sooner, but we'll see, whether or not they can get enough resources and manpower here to get through that a little bit sooner. And then our roofing across the campus, so all of the roofs have been completed, all of the flashings and the trim has been completed on the roofing. There are a couple little punch items that they are working on, and they are still working through some of our gutters here in the village area. And I'm looking out here, I still see some of the gutter materials outside my office as they wrap up the rest of the gutters. We do anticipate that they'll be completed with all of the roof work and the gutters by the end of this week. So excited to have that work done and complete. Mainscape, our landscaping vendor, is actively working in the village area. So you've seen those guys out there putting in new plantings and digging some old stuff up and mulching and all kinds of work going on in there. Please be cautious as you go in and out of the village area for a couple items. One is they've got some pretty heavy equipment in and out of there as they're working through that landscaping, but also because they are working on both sides of the sidewalk, sometimes there is some dirt or other debris that gets on the sidewalk, sometimes some water. So just be cautious as you're walking through there for any type of items or debris that might be in that walkway. We're trying to keep them as clean as possible, but they're workers working hard. So that being said, the last piece for them to work on is the front entryway of the community. So once they are complete with the village area, they'll go back up to that front entryway, and they'll be redoing sort of that the median that comes up the front entryway to the community. And then the last project that we have in the works right now is our salon, still being worked on currently. I'm trying to get a final updated date, but the salon is still open. So please, go on down there and get your hair done, get your nails done, get your toes done, or your nose. Either way.
You can get your nose hair done.
Nose hair, there you go. So, but anyway, if you want to utilize the salon, it is still open and available, but they are doing some work in there, and we'll have that fully renovated here in the very near future. So with that being said, I hope you enjoy this episode of Around the Square.
Well, hello, residents with Around the Square. Today I'm with Melody Fix, our resident services director. Hi, Melody.
Hi.
Hey, Melody. So you have some really fun news for us. You're putting together a wellness fair, right?
Yes, we're going to have a wellness fair on November 13th from 1 to 4 in and around town hall.
Oh, nice. So a whole wellness fair dedicated to just information that residents can get on their physical well-being. Like what exactly are you planning for a wellness fair? Like what kind of vendors?
So we have right now about 15 different vendors that are coming.
Wow.
We have the Hearing Center of Charlotte County, ERTU, which is an urgent care, the Lighthouse of Southwest Florida, which is a vision impaired company, Healing Precisely, which is wound care, the Neptune Society, Target Therapy, which is a therapist that comes out to your home. Mobility City is coming, and they are a DME company, and they are going to be providing minor repairs on your walkers, wheelchairs, or scooters.
Oh, nice.
We also have Informed Choice, independent insurance broker that's going to come out and explain Medicare. We have Robin Vasquez, she's guardianship and estate planning. IHS is going to be doing a wheelie wash where they're going to wash your walkers and your scooters when we're all done repairing them. We are going to also have our PT department from Harbor Health.
PT department, what is that?
Physical therapy.
Physical therapy.
Sorry.
Okay, that's okay.
With physical therapy, dining services are going to be making some healthy soup options.
Ooh.
We're going to have a blood pressure station set up. ADT is going to be here and show us Lifeline. Shine is going to be serving health. They're serving health insurance needs for elders. And we also have a couple other vendors I'm waiting to hear back from. So
Wow, so you're going to put this all together where you have this big list of all kinds of providers, services. No one is obligated. No one has to deal with
it's just
anything. It's just an
information.
informational fair that residents can come and get more information about. Like I know I was just talking with someone today that was talking to me about Shine.
Yes.
I myself have not heard about it, but apparently it is a very big organization funded by the state of Florida
Yes.
that specifically serves health insurance needs for elders.
Yes.
So they're going to have a representative here. So that's really exciting to have.
It is.
Some of our residents have used them just recently as a speaker at their floor
They have.
meetings.
Yes.
So that's great. And then you have the guardianship.
Yep,
coming
Robin
in.
Vasquez is going to have her representatives come in, and she's going to have people speak and what services they can provide.
Right. And I encourage residents to stop and meet with Robin Vasquez. Particularly if they haven't gotten all of their affairs in order yet, as far as getting someone to be their designated POA or
Exactly.
how if they don't have a family member to handle their affairs at the end of life, a guardian will help that, or they also help with the transition through the continuum of care. So that's really nice that you have it. But the wheelie wash, So you're gonna have a car wash for the.
We're gonna have a car wash. Yep. So after we get done repairing, like we said, minor repairs. Also, if there's any DME equipment, Mobility City said they could come back out and they could do major repairs if you have major repairs.
Right. Yeah, I ran into another resident last week that was having trouble with their walker. They had a loose handle.
And they
And
could
I
fix
was
that.
concerned about it because those little things, it may be something that we're used to, you as the owner of that little piece of equipment find it just, oh, it's just a loose handle. But that loose handle can lead up to something bigger if it's not taken care of. So you can lead to
Sure.
a fall or you grip wrong and it goes off. So it's always a good idea to get your cart maintained, your
Correct.
things maintained. And so when you do this fair, and it's from 1 to 4.
That's correct.
Okay, so are you inviting everyone all down at once, or are you throughout
Everybody-
the day?
Yeah, anytime you want to come after lunch,
Mm-hmm.
come out and you can just go to each different vendor.
Oh, what kind of soup are they gonna have?
I don't know. We're working on the menu.
Yeah,
so
I
me
wanna
and
see-
Brenda are working on healthy soup options.
Nice, yeah. So, all right. Well, I'm looking forward to this wellness fair in November. What date again is it? November 13th.
November 13th, and we're also going to have prizes too.
Oh.
So there's also going to be some giveaways and prizes.
Oh,
So-
nice. All right. Well, you can't beat that. You get to go out, educate yourself about the services that are available to you, and get a wheel wash
Yep.
and get some soup. Hey,
Yeah,
I
come
can't
on
wait.
out.
I'm excited.
And I'm thinking we might have some cornhole going on.
Oh,
too.
nice. Yeah, some fun
I
stuff.
still got some stuff in the works. So I'll keep you updated.
All right. Well, good luck to you building this up. Now, residents can look for this advertisement in the next couple of weeks.
Yes.
In their in-house mailboxes, and it'll have a list of all the vendors that'll be there and the services that they provide.
Yes.
All right.
Exactly.
All right. Well,
Okay.
thank you, Melody.
Thank you. See y'all there.
Well, hello everyone with Around the Square. Today I am with Nicole, and Nicole Horton, and she is the physical therapy director here at Southport Square in Harbor Health. Hello.
Good morning. Thank
Good
you
mor-
for having me.
Oh, well, thank you. So, tell us a little bit about the therapy that is offered here at Harbor Health.
So here at Harbor Health, we have most people are only aware of two types of therapies, mainly physical, but we also have what's called occupational and speech therapy. So we offer all three types of therapy. Each therapy is a little different. Some can overlap into things, but physical therapy, being that I could go into a little bit if you'd like to tell me what each discipline's about.
Yeah, actually, yeah, because I myself am curious to know the difference between occupational therapy and physical therapy. Speech therapy, pretty basic. That tells me exactly what it is. It's for speech and swallowing, right?
Funny enough,
Mm-hmm.
not only is it for like swallowing and speech, but actually cognition. They actually work a lot on memory. So if we have some memory deficits, if we find we're forgetting things, like, oh, I forgot about this appointment that I have, gosh darn it, I'm noticing I'm getting older, is this normal? Speech therapy can help with compensatory techniques and ideas to help you with like the normal process of
Really?
aging.
Wow, I did not know that. See, you
Yes.
learn something new every day, and there we go. So, speech therapy is more than just speaking.
Mhm.
It has something. It really helps you with your cognitive.
Yeah, with
Oh,
memory
wow.
and cognition. Yeah,
Oh wow, wow.
absolutely.
Now, what about occupational therapy? What exactly is occupational?
So occupational therapy, traditionally we think of working on, we call ADLs, or activities of daily living, which are bathing and dressing and grooming. We
Mhm.
help things like that, but also on strengthening, they can work on in an outpatient setting, mainly for our hands. Some occupational therapists have specialties in their hands. we feel arthritis as we get older. We have problems with fine motor skills and dexterity, buttoning our shirts or our pants. They can help with things like that. Sometimes we have shoulder problems, we have trouble getting on a shirt, or we can help with things like that, and balance too. You're in your home. So say you're new in your home, you get a new piece of furniture and you wonder where you want to put it. Well, occupational therapy is good at coming into your home to do what we would call a home assessment, to see, we're trained to be able to say, well, this would be good here for safety reasons, or I think you should have a grab bar here in the bathroom to help you assist to get off the toilet or out of the shower. Things like that that we don't think.
So you would help make the independent living person's home more independent
Absolutely.
by giving them some insight as to what would help them. And one of the things I do notice is a lot of people prefer their decor over functionality.
Rugs being example.
Yes, throw
Oh.
mats in front of their
Don't-
doors,
I know,
trip
no,
hazards.
yes.
All right, so
I'm ready.
occupational helps on the daily care,
Yeah.
a daily occupational thing. And then physical therapy, now that would focus more on strength building.
Yes. So physical, honestly, we can pretty much cross in between any one of those lines for physical therapy, but generally it's more of a strengthening, a full body strengthening, and balance is a big thing that we work on.
Mm-hmm.
We can do anything really from head to toe. A lot of times, cervical, wherever, a good thing is like wherever you, if your head's down, you're gonna look down, forward to go, tendency to go forward, to lose your balance forward. So the physical therapist looks at the whole body and says, okay, well, let's first correct the neck posture, help with that, then work on our shoulders to get them stronger, and then the balance. Sometimes we have to start with pain, you know, it's, but physical therapy, mainly anything you could think of, we can find something to help treat with physical therapy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So we have a lot of residents that would benefit from physical therapy that live in independent living. One is to focus more on balance. I know that there's been a big push over in independent living. We recently had a balance king and queen.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
So they had to do a challenge, and Smita challenged them, and they picked a king and queen of balance.
I'm impressed.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, but the balance is not just, look at me, I can stand on one foot. A balance, practicing your balancing, it really helps in the aging process to avoid falls, right?
Absolutely. And not only does posture have a lot to do with the balance, but also core stabilization is kind of a buzzword that we hear in the industry, that you want to work a lot on your core, which is your pelvic girdle, your abdominal muscles, your back muscles. When you're strong that way, that helps keep everything else in line with balance. So we challenge, there's also different types of balance. There's static and dynamic balance. There's all different things that we can work. Balance, like if you're walking, you lose your balance, or if you're just standing there and you feel you lose your balance.
Mm-hmm.
There's all different things that we're trained to look at and we're trained to find and to help you with. And,
Right.
And a lot of people have the stigma that maybe, therapy means that it's only when there's something wrong do I need to have therapy come in. But therapy is there. We offer screens, balance screens, so you might not be aware that your balance is a little bit off, but what we'll do is screen you, and our trained eye will be able to pick up on something before something happens. That's really what we want to do.
So
is to
like a
prevent. Yes.
preventative assessment to make sure that you're on track and things like that.
Right.
Oh, that's
so don't
really
be
neat.
afraid of therapy. It's
Oh,
a
yeah.
preventative thing.
Yeah, and it's actually very rewarding at the end. It's like going to the gym, if you will, but you're supervised and it's specifically focused for you.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, that's nice.
We have one-on-one sessions. There'll be one-on-one with a therapist.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it be, we have Romar, our physical therapist, and we have a new occupational therapist, Steven, that works on balance too and fine motor skills, but one-on-one sessions. Also, I know about the process of getting into therapy was one of the things that we wanted to discuss.
Yes, so the process. So if I'm a resident and I live in independent living, and I recently had a fall that required a lift assist. And the only reason why they had to call the lift assist is because I did not have the upper body strength to pull myself back up. So how can I, as a resident, obtain therapy so that if I were to fall again, I would be able to help myself?
Yeah. So it's actually really simple. You need an order, a prescription from your doctor. That's kind of the first thing, whether it be you call your doctor and ask for an order for physical therapy, for evaluation and treat is generally what we say.
So that's what they want to ask their doctor?
Yes, and I'm in the process of ordering some special forms that we can have available, that if you feel better to give to your doctor, then they can just fill it out.
Mhm.
That way, then you don't really have to ask them specifically. The doctor can specifically say what you want. But we need that order first, and once we have that order, what we'll do is we have a verification department, because all of this is paid for by your insurance.
So the insurance covers all of this. So all you have to do is advocate for yourself and go to your doctor and say, I want preventative therapy. Wow. Now, do you go to your regular physician for that, or do you have to go to a specialist?
No, you can go to your general physician for that. You can have
Ah.
an orthopedic doctor. Yeah.
I would imagine if I was a doctor that I would be thrilled that a patient would want to have this proactive
They are.
resource available to them.
Absolutely.
Oh wow, that's
Absolutely.
wonderful. That is wonderful. Now we have a therapy room over in independent living in the village. Are you staff there as well?
We are.
Okay,
We
so
are.
is that where residents would go?
Yes.
Oh.
They would come down there for the therapy. We have gym, we have equipment that we can use. There's also modalities that we have that help with pain. Certain things, electrical stimulation, ultrasound, depending on what the therapist and the diagnosis is. There's equipment we can have down there to treat too, so that's available to you.
Wow,
Yeah.
wow, that's fantastic. So physical therapy is not just for the recently hospitalized
No.
and they're in here in
No.
rehab. It can be preventative and it can be very beneficial.
Proactive,
Proactive,
preventative. I mean,
yeah.
that's just, we've worked so hard our whole lives to keep ourselves as old as we are, let's just keep active.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. I love that. I love that. And I love the fact that the insurance will cover it.
The insurance will cover it, and then sometimes there are copays involved, but before that is said, if there's a copay, we always reach out and let you know ahead of time.
Mm-hmm.
If you're able to do that, depending on the insurance, we wouldn't start that without your approval, but yeah, it's really a simple process.
All right.
We
and-
make it as easy as we can.
Yeah, it sounds like it is. All right. So going back to just cover if a resident is interested in receiving the services, what is the first step?
Call your doctor and get a prescription for physical therapy.
Okay. Now I have that physical therapy order. Now what do I do?
I need your insurance cards and your driver's license so I can make a copy.
Okay, so they would contact you, but in our independent living, we have a liaison over there that can be the middleman to organize all this, and that's our resident services director, Melody Fix. So they would bring that driver's license, insurance card, and prescription to Melody.
Mhm.
She then communicates it to you. Your verification department will then verify the information.
Yes, and let you know if you have a copay or any involvement in that.
Oh, okay. And then they start scheduling the visits.
Yeah,
How long would a typical therapy session be?
generally it's 60 minutes. an
Oh,
hour.
wow, really?
Yes.
For an hour?
One-on-one. Mhm.
Wow, one-on-one
It's like a
personal
personal
trainer.
trainer.
You know, I want my insurance to pay for that. You know how much money I had to pay for a personal trainer?
Right.
Oh, that's wow. Yeah, so then how long would the services be? I mean, obviously you said it's going to be an hour at a time.
Frequency and duration. So,
Yeah.
Based on the diagnosis, I always leave it up to the evaluating therapist and the patient to discuss it. And but generally 3 times a week, 2 to 3 times a week, for about 4 to 6 weeks.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
So it will just, it's all on a case by case, individual protocol.
Right. Everyone is different and everyone has different expectations. Everyone has different goals.
Yes.
Yes. All right. So physical, occupational, and speech therapy. And that is really interesting on that speech therapy. I had no idea it had anything to do with cognitive. And that is really interesting. All right. Well, thank you very much, Nicole. And I hope hope the residents benefit from the services that you offer, and we look forward to seeing you around campus.
Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone.
All right, so I'm here in the wood shop with another masterpiece. This is a plant stand, and it was made by Don Baldwin. Here is the artist right here. Good job on that plant stand. I love it. It's beautiful.
Good.
Yeah, I already have a taker for it. You didn't
Yeah.
even get it out of the wood shop, and you already got a purchaser for
That's the way things
And
go.
here's the critic.
it. Yeah, there's the guy that bought it. You're
No,
gonna
I'm
put your
just
plant.
kidding.
Oh, you didn't buy it?
I didn't.
Oh, so it's still up for grabs. Oh, I thought the working man took it.
I was kidding.
We were just teasing you.
Oh, but it's really nice, Don. So what kind of wood is this? It's the kind that used to be in a tree, right?
Yeah.
Oh, but how nice is that? So you.
All I know is this is teak.
Oh,
Look at the
I know. That's what I was looking at. It looks so nice. It's so pretty. He even has little feet on it. Good job, Don.
Somebody said there's probably teak wood, but it's from a different region of teak. So I really don't know.
Yeah,
All
so-
I know is, these are teak.
The
Yeah.
boards, the top boards. Oh, wow. That really. Okay, well, it's time for me to go play in the bushes again. Well, I'm busy at work. And here's Ollie the plopper. Oliver, you're just plopping under my desk.
You're a very capable assistant.
Yes,
Dawn.
here we go. I can't get anything done with this cuteness around. Look at him. He's so cute. Oliver the plopper. No one believes us when they say he just plops in front of you, but he really does. Really? Anything else to say, sir? No? Okay. Boop. Oliver will not leave.
Oh, there you go.
Oliver,
Just disgusting.
are you, sir, you cannot be lounging in the lobby like this.
That's right.
You are not a speed bump. You are a dog. You are not a speed bump. Oliver, you gotta go. You gotta go, sir. Yeah, you have to
We're
go.
not supposed to be in here, Oliver.
Yeah,
Come on.
you gotta go.
Come on. They'll kick us out. You don't want to get kicked out of Southport Square, do you? Do you? I didn't think so. Let's go. Oh, that's the only only thing that got him up was he doesn't want to get kicked out of Southport Square.
Yeah, how about a little doggy massage? Always good. Oh, wow.
Oh, wait for him to plop down again.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, look at
Oh, he's
Wanda's
just loving
latest.
it.
She is so talented.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my
What is that?
Lord.
California poppies.
California poppies,
Oh,
beautiful,
so pretty.
beautiful.
Oliver, you are just too darn cute.
Oh, okay, that's it.
Okay.
That's it, Oliver. You
No,
gotta.
no.
Do you want to come back here?
Taking enough of Dawn's time. Oh,
Well, hello.
you hand.
Yes.
Okay, sorry, Dawn.
That's okay. Bye, Oliver. Bye.
He could be a regular
come on.
feature on
Oh,
around
he's
us.
so fun. Well, here we are at a cookout, and here we have Dana. Hey, Dana.
Hi, Dawn.
Now, for those of you that do not know, Dana is now the new sales director for Southport Square. So, congratulations.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
So, what event is this that we're
So
at?
we are inviting new prospects who may have come here maybe once or twice to come and have a burger on the sales team. So we're having a really nice, fun cookout, burgers. We're going to have live music.
Yeah, I see
should be
Bobby and
fun.
Doreen over there.
Yeah, Bobby and Doreen
Bobby
are
and Doreen
going
there.
to get it kicked off here in a few minutes. So we're going to be cooking some burgers and just having a good time, some good fellowship and fun.
Oh, awesome. Well, much success to you.
Thank you.
And again, congratulations on that promotion.
Thank you. I
Well
appreciate it.
deserved.
Thank you.
All right.
Here we are, the ladies of Minnesota, to the hills of Tennessee, across the plains of Texas, from sea to shining sea, from Detroit down to Houston, and New York to Southport Square. There's pride in every American. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand by me, stand by me, stand by me.
You got to show them how it's done. Let's see how it's done, Karen.
Cha-cha-cha.
Let's see. Well, let's do it. Come on, we're going to be dancing in the street. Look at them.
Darling, darling, stand by me.
Woohoo!
Stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Stand by me. Stand by me whenever you're in trouble. Stand by me. Oh.
The executive director out here with Manuel Labor. What are you doing? Why do we always catch you goofing off?
Well, because I love goofing off. It's the thing to do.
I think it's the Biff shirt.
It is the Biff shirt. That's right. It just helps me. Hey man, what's happening? Biff is back.
Biff is back, man. Oh, so you're setting up the cornhole?
I'm gonna set up the cornhole, see what we can do here.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, Brian. If I get that in the hole, do I get a day off?
No, because there's 3 holes, so you're definitely gonna get it in one of the holes.
So will I
But
get
if-
3 days off?
Maybe. How about this?
Okay.
If you make it in the hole, I'll let you request a PTO day in the system for me to approve.
Gee, thanks, Brian.
If you don't make it in the hole, then you have to take a PTO day and you have to request for it in the system appropriately. How's that?
That's not a very good bargain for me.
I'm
But
trying to sweeten the deal as best as possible. I gave you a if you make it, if you don't make it chance, right?
well, I appreciate the offer, but
Okay,
all right, I'm going to get my free burger.
All right.
You have fun.
Hey, look, we got Halloween colored bags today.
Oh,
look
yeah?
at this.
Oh yeah,
Ready
let
for
me see one of
Halloween?
those.
Yeah, go for
Let me
it.
see
See if
one
you
of
can
those.
make it.
All right, one-handed. I'm at the foul line here. Here we go. Oh, look at that. I think that deserves a half a day. Half a day off.
I say that's you missed it, so you have to take a day, but you have to request that of the system.
Aww. Boo. Oh, we have another worker bee. Well, hello. Are you?
I'm from Waste Management. How you doing? Just here to get some trash going.
You're here for the free burgers too.
No,
No?
no,
Oh, come on. Let's go get free burgers.
they're not done. Are they done?
I don't know. Harry.
Hi, Dawn.
Hi, Chris.
Hi, Dawn.
Hi.
You missed all the good stuff.
I did? There's no more burgers?
Well, we still have burgers.
Okay, I will. Do you have a hot dog?
No.
I'll take a burger.
You want American, Swiss?
Hey, Pat.
Dawn, I have a joke for you.
Oh, you do?
Yes.
Oh, please, go ahead.
What is brown and sticky?
Brown and sticky. I don't think that's an appropriate joke.
It's a stick.
Oh,
I
a
have-
stick.
Go ahead. Call HR. What do I care?
Well, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Around the Square, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend.
Oh, Brian,
Yes, Dawn.
I have a terrible joke.
All right.
All right.
Hit me with it.
All right, I will. Now, the other night, I think it was Saturday night, I was watching TV and a movie came on and this joke came on. So I instantly texted it to Carrie,
Okay.
who then sent me an emoji of eye rolling.
Oh, okay.
And,
so it's
and
that
she
good,
called me
that.
names. And
Oh.
she called me names.
Well, you know, understandable, right?
Well, anyway, here's the joke that I heard on TV.
All right.
If two mice are swimming and one drowns, what do you do?
I don't know.
Mouse to mouse resuscitation.
Ooh, that's a good one. I was thinking that's a really tiny little life
Yeah,
preserver.
little
whatever,
blows,
lifesaver,
little.
right? Mouse to mouse resuscitation. All right. Well, you gotta love that. Well, CPR, it's like cheese something or other, right?
Yeah, I got it. Cheese, please. Respiratory therapy.
There you go. We got to come up with something for CPR for mice. All right. So, well, if anybody does find a mouse that is in need of mouse to mouse, then just make sure that you use the appropriate apparatus because they're a little bit smaller than the human mouth to mouth. It's the little tiny mouse to mouse. So, all right. Well, everyone have an excellent weekend. Thank you so much.